This is how stupid men are. So I get an email from Captain Trash Bag, and he's like, "This." I write him this big old paragraph, like, "Why can't you just like come through? Why do you have to be such a disappointment? Like, please just stop. Like, put your kid first, whatever." And it's like not a mean email. It's just like, get it together. Like, this is embarrassing. And his only response is 2 lines: "You're disconnected from reality." That's what he loves to say. "And looks like you're having the day you deserve." And I just got to tell you, I looked at the time he sent me that email. It was like 10 o'clock yesterday morning. And I'm like, I was probably in my head at that very moment thinking, I've never felt like the way I do inside right now in probably 6 or 7 years. This peace, this calm, this like, I don't know how to explain it. And I don't want to talk too much about that till later on. But I just remember yesterday feeling like, oh my God, is that what this is? Like, I feel so good. And then to know that, like, at that same moment, he is telling me, hope you have looks like you're having the day you deserve. Hold on. But for him to say, looks like he didn't know that I was thinking that inside or feeling that inside, and he didn't know what it's about or whatever, as much as he wants to pretend like he does. But in his head, my email to him was me being upset because of how he's treating my kid. And I was crying on Instagram yesterday because of how he's treating my kid. Not because I had a bad day. Like, I'm upset because my kid's upset because, you're fucking dropping the ball for the 79 millionth time. But it's just like, sometimes people are like, so disconnected from reality is what I was about to say. But I'm just like, it blows my mind too, to be like, hope you're having the day you deserve. Like, actually, friend, I wrote him back and I go, dude, if that is the day I deserve, give me 1 million more. Because, like, I couldn't even tell you. Like, this is definitely like the most peaceful, calm, like happiest I've probably been in like at least 6 years. So thanks. So I guess I'll start this day with the grateful heart, because not only am I so thankful that it's been such a good like 24 hours, but also, and like a lot of crazy stuff has happened in the last 24 hours that like you really want to like bang your head against the wall and have a huge zit and like I don't even care. But also, thank God for like the peace that you feel when like you are really emotionally disconnected from stupid people. Because like if you still can't get it at this point, like there's no sense in me going dark because like no one's ever going to be home. And I told somebody this morning, I was like, I think I just like made excuses for a long time. Like, there's no way somebody could be so dumb. But like really there is. Point proven. So I hope you have the day you deserve too, sweet boy. Lastly, I almost, if I could, feel sorry for people that's the only message you got out of what I said. It wasn't like, hey, you should do better, or hey, let me help you do better, or here I was trying to give you like a hand clap for taking him to go play golf, even though I knew it was just for Facebook. Like, you almost feel sorry for them because they're like so ignorant. You're like, that's what you got out of that? Like, I'm disconnected from reality and hope you have the day. Looks like you're having the day you deserve. Looks like you're still paying attention to my shit. Also, is it weird that like I don't drive by your house, I don't blow you up, I don't like try to talk to you, I don't look at your social media, none of that. Even people send me stuff and they're like, oh my God, do you see Chandler standing on the other side of the picture? He's not even by him. Like, I'm like, please don't send me this stuff. I don't care. Like, how does it feel to care? No, actually, I don't want to know. I don't need to. Bless you. I bet it's just exhausting to have to like watch what I'm doing. So do you know what this smile looks like? I know you haven't seen it in a long time, but you know when you just have that like smile on your face and like you can't not smile and your cheeks just hurt because you just can't take it off your face, and then like everything you do, it just keeps getting better and better and better, and I don't know. So maybe that is why you watch me, sir. I don't know. Maybe you need some happiness in your life. Glad I can provide it, but also like maybe you just don't. Yeah, just thought I'd share that with you guys today. This smile is not even because I'm like proving ignorance. Honestly, this smile has nothing to do with any relationship I had in the past. It's definitely caused by someone else. You are experiencing these frustrations, I'll tell you what the answer is: divorce. Eventually, I'm working on it, trying to get there as quick as possible. But I think for so long, like I was like living in fear, like when do I get to say my piece? When do I get to tell what's happening to me? When do I get to tell the truth? Why do I always feel like I'm like hiding stuff? Like, he talks about me every day on the internet anonymously and through some old or bitch. So like, no, don't do dumb shit, and I won't tell my friends you do it. Because I ain't scared of you no more. I don't care. The only thing you can take away from me is money. And honestly, it was mine to begin with. So giving you any of it is more than I should be doing. So let's go. Let's talk about it. Showing a whole lot of booby. Okay, last thing I was going to say. Okay, a lot of y'all are messaging me that you've dealt with these kind of people before too. Okay, tell me it's not mind-blowing though. Like, what kind of like... like rock was I living under that I didn't like recognize any of this stuff a long time ago? Like, how do they just like turn into... I mean, I don't know, my counselor says people don't turn into this. I was just like, ignorance is bliss. That's what she says. And she's like, you cannot live in ignorance anymore, girl. But for me, the catalyst to like seeing the behavior was whenever we lived in Roanoke, I never had my friends over really. He always had his friends over and I always worked. So I was always at the warehouse. Well, then when we moved to the Bartonville house, he stopped having his friends over all the time and I started having my friends there constantly. And then my friends started pointing out like, what the hell's going on here? Like, why is he always on the couch? Why would he never take the trash out, never do anything? Like, just totally not helpful. Why are you making excuses for these behaviors? And then I realized I was recording my highlight reel and it wasn't that I was trying to be deceitful, because now I'm like, I feel like I've never faked it on the internet. But I think the thing is, naturally you like record the highs, and in my case I've always recorded the lows too, but I never realized that they were lows till I had my friends around who were like, dude, like, what's going on, girl? You cannot do all this stuff by yourself. Like, everybody from the outside, like you guys would be like, oh my God, you do so much. And I don't know, you just don't let it penetrate. And then when you have your girlfriends in your house for weeks at a time, sometimes they're like, Becca, what are you doing? And then, you know, when all my designer stuff started missing, my Yerman's missing, my Tory's missing, my Gucci's missing, now my money's missing, then you'll really wake up. But before that, I think I was just like living in a bubble where I was just like, no, y'all, this is okay. So, because I do wonder, like, did a switch just turn on, or like, did something happen? Or I guess that's why I was so confused this whole process. Like, why are we getting divorced? What did I do? But I don't think it's that I did anything. It's that I stopped tolerating things. So I get it now.